Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. All right, man, we the Hebrew Israelites. Again, as always, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, which you know today in this world known as America, right? All right, but it has many names biblically, all right, and also through the spirit, right? Sodom and Egypt is one, right? This kingdom is the worst kingdom to ever be on the face of the earth. All right, so the men of the Lord, just like in every other kingdom, were commanded to come out and curse this place out, which we do. Lord willing, we're part of that number, and we come out and curse this place out, and we do it with a contingency and a raw reality. All right, that these people they can't really grasp. You know, they look at our message and they say, no, these guys are wicked. But that's beside the point. The point is, all right, we do all these things through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, many blessings and salutations, and to the hopeful elected house of David, the Bayaf Dawadah, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. All right, so we're going to start off with 2nd Ezra 16. And these plagues that are hitting this earth right now, they're a little bit, they are of the same sorts. All right, that the Lord hit Egypt with, but these are going to be much more in veracity. See, the Lord has a special hatred for this new Egypt, right? And he's getting ready to lay this place down in the sight of all men. Go ahead. 5.
All right, it's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 5. It says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
That's right. Who are you to drive these plagues away? Nobody's going to be able to drive the plagues away if Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. All right, although there are going to be some that are going to say, well, these are not the plagues of the Lord, they're going to try to distort the message and say, oh, this is something else. All right, those chariots, those ain't really chariots, those just shooting stars, okay? Those ain't really aliens, or if they are aliens, they're little green bugged out men that are short with big bellies and fucking big ass heads and shit, right? That's what they'll tell you. They're going to give you the skinny in a different way. They're going to try to tell you what you're seeing is not what you're seeing, right? Basically witchcraft. And that's what Esau's good at, right? What? Yeah.
It says, may any man drive away and hunger, a hungry lion in the wood?
No man can do it. Look, when that lion is hungry, okay, that lion don't give a goddamn how your day was, how your wife, you know, whether your wife left you that day, okay, whether your kids despise you or they didn't write, you know, hey daddy, or they ain't text you or call you. That lion is hungry. He wants you. You are his meal, right? And these are part of the prophecies, all right, that we were told to tell you in these last days, man. Go to 15. So.
All right, it's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
It is prophetic for us to tell you that there's a parable where the Lord said, well, are you going to be able to drive this hungry lion away? Are you going to be able to swat away the plagues that I'm going to bring upon this place? That's prophetic, right? That's prophetic. And we know that the Lord has got something real, real nice for this place, right? We speak about it, we prophesy about it, but we don't really know what it really was going to look like. It says, all we know is that it says that Jacob's trouble is going to be the worst day. All right, it's going to be like none other day, right? And we've been through some days on this earth as Israelites, okay? That's a heavy statement, right? Go ahead.
And it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
This is prophetic that these things are getting ready to come onto the earth and that we're going to have to bear it, right? But the beautiful thing is, though, like, because that's why I love giving the other side of it, right? Because, yeah, doom and gloom, yeah, destruction, yeah, missiles, yeah, all hell breaking loose, yeah. But the other part of this is that the elect are going to be good. Even those who have to take the martyrdom, right? They're going to be good because they're going straight to the chariot. Even those that are still on the earth at that time, that are praying to the Lord, like, man, look, hold me down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. Okay, I need some help, Lord. You know, I ain't ate in 2 weeks. I ain't drunk nothing in a couple of days. I need some help, Lord. Look out for me. Lord said he gonna look out for you. He wrote it. He wrote it down before you even was born to even say the word you're saying. Right? Go ahead.
God, it says, which I put in thy mouth, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right. So it ain't of our words. These are not anything that we're saying, right? These are things that the Lord put the Spirit on us to say. We're just vessels. Keep that in mind, all right? When you keep in mind your part in this play, you don't start to think of yourself as more than what you are. And that is the problem a lot of time in Israel, man. Israel starts to get beside themselves, man. Start thinking that they somebody that they not. That's where that whole King David spirit come from, right? You start to look at yourself in a stature that's higher than what you're supposed to be looking. You're supposed to be looking at yourself as a humble, lowly servant. That's it, right? Why else would you? Why else? Okay, now it's not to say that you can't be bold in the spirit. No, we're not saying that. You can be bold in the spirit. We're bold in prophecy because it's written. Lord say, who gonna stop these plagues? I'm not gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to. But it's still coming. I think that's two probably.
It says, verse 2, it says, and cause them to be written in paper, and it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Read it again, brother.
Verse 2, it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
These words are faithful and true, man. There's no, go back to 16. There's no ambiguity. I hope I'm saying it right. All right, where the Lord is not giving you something where it's not for the people. Yeah, it's a little hard saying for them, but for us, the Lord said that He will speak plainly unto us, right? Like He did with His servant Moses through that Spirit, right? So we understand that the Lord is the one that's pushing this narrative, and every narrative. He runs every narrative, right? And Jake seems to think that he can get around just like Esau. See, because that's why he knows he's coming in the spirit of his father. He's trying to get around the prophecies. He's trying to do this and do that, trying to get out, trying to wiggle a way out. Nigga, no. You got to face this shit head first. That's why them wicked leaders would try to tell Jake, oh, we're not going to go through Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble's gay. Oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, y'all just some fear mongers, right? When all we're trying to do is tell our people, okay, and the actual earth, but our people beginning, right? What's going to happen? Right? These people are they think this is a game of oh, let's just see what he said this week and we're gonna go ahead and do something else.
And now you got that Hebrew Exodus movement.
It's always something.
Wicked Eve, you know. Hey man, talking about you're not gonna leave on so-called spaceships. You're gonna leave back on ships, actual ships.
Oh, so you gonna go back in the cargo slave ship? Y'all want to go back pissing and shitting back to Israel. Not in luxury, not in plush. These people are wicked, bro.
And how you gonna get back? You think Esau gonna allow you to go back on your own? Where you gonna get some ships at to take?
They'll listen to these low rate Edomites that be like, well, just go back to Africa. Listen, the elite are making too much money off of Jake, man.
God.
Okay, way too much money. God. Too much. He has too much equity. Plus, he has a lot of things in stock as far as if he can keep us going off, he can stay in the power seat long enough for him to go ahead and X us all off the earth. That's his whole plan. That's really what he's trying to do. He's just trying to keep us, he's trying to figure out a way to get rid of us. This is what this disease X is coming in, right? He's trying to figure out a way to get rid of us as fast as possible and as many as possible, right? So that the Lord can't come back and save us, period. Right? That's what the scripture says, no man knoweth the time, right? Because if the Lord allowed this devil, hey, look, all flesh will be destroyed, man. So this Hebrew Exodus, y'all, it didn't work in 2019 with what that shit was, back to Ghana. That ain't your homeland, right? Man, look, what message would you receive? Look, my homeland is Israel, but I'm gonna run the entire earth and the universe under Yahweh Shah Mashiach. and with the blessing of Yahweh, the top power on the earth, in all everything, right? You just want this one piece of land in Ghana, but then, you know what I'm saying? But you know Esau's still out there. Esau still gonna come get you. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this book of 2nd Hedges, chapter 16, and verse 5, it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
You can't. Go ahead.
May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood?
Nope. Go ahead.
Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn?
Nope. You ain't enough of piss and spit for you to get that fire out. You know, Jacob. You know, hey, look, that's what pasta. You gonna end up like shaking that Tesla. Ah! Yeah, man, that's some crazy shit, bro. Those are the type of screams you're gonna be hearing every day during Jacob's trouble, right? All you tough guys, listen. I always talk about this. This is Atlanta, man, right? We got gangs of dudes that run around that are butt pirates, okay? And they gonna have fun in that day. A lot of dudes that been locked up in jail for a long time and don't know a touch of a woman in 20 years.
They ain't gonna spare, man. And you got these E's, man. 20-degree weather, they out here in spandex shorts.
Tripping. Because they want some attention. But they got a whole man at home still, but they want some attention. But see, in that day, in Jacob's trouble, you're going to get all the attention you want. You could, man, that same broad could wear a whole jogging suit, bro, with the hoodie on and everything, hiding a whole figure. That nigga ain't gonna give a damn. I see a silhouette. I'm gonna try to go get that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a gang of dudes out here just doing whatever they do. I'm gonna let your imagination run wild on that, right? Go ahead.
It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer?
You ain't gonna be able to. And that strong archer, all right, it's explained in many different ways, but the main one that comes to mind is the intercontinental ballistic missile. That's gonna be the plague that's gonna finish this place off. It's gonna be the icing on the cake, so to speak. Go ahead.
And it says, the mighty Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
You can't. Ain't no driving them away. They're already set forth. They're written. They've been ordained in the heavens, no less, right? The heavens, all right, is where the priest, okay, the top priest on the right-hand side, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach right now, all right? Yeah, he's doing his priestly duties, right? He's handling the business of a top priest on the right-hand side. So everything that's going on right now came forth from the heavens first. Nothing you can do about it, Esau. You can cry about it. You can bitch about it. You can complain about it. But it's not going to stop anything. You can corrupt and pay off our people all you want. Them niggas are going to be destroyed right along with you, right? Go ahead. You got to preach up.
Verse 9, it says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?
Who is he that may quench it? You can't quench what the Lord got coming, right? The Lord finna bring this place down. Go to Isaiah 47, please. Starting from the top, right? The Lord has designs on destruction of Babylon the Great. And Babylon has produced nothing but rotten, wicked fruit. All right, and Esau has done such a good job of going out and corrupting the people, man. That people, all right, are set on wicked, right? They're set on that mindset. That's the default settings, right, for wickedness. Well, shit, I'm only into this type of sexual depravity. You know what I'm saying? And the man comes in and he listens to the woman, and the woman will tell you that this is the only type of depravity I like. So if you don't want to get down with me, you got to get into this type of depravity. And you know how men are. Men are already goddamn weak.
Hey, look how many millions of dollars one woman would make on OnlyFans.
What I'm trying to tell you, it's unfair. Actually, that's just unfair. A chick could make $1 million, man, in what, a month? Not even a year, a month. And these bros, you look at this bro like what? Like that bro that took out Jake down in Miami, Courtney Clenny, the OnlyFans girl, stabbed Jake up. You know what I'm saying? Man, you look at that broad versus her picture, you like, wait, what's going on here? What? Well, it seems like a whole nother caveman.
There's a lot of simps out here. Hey, just imagine if you could redirect that money, you know what I'm saying, into something else other than some nasty box, man.
Right. Some nasty used up box that nobody else wants, and she knows nobody else wants.
That you ain't even touching.
You just there, just in the inbox like, I wish. I'm not saying Jake ain't had them moments, you know what I'm saying, because we in a wicked society, man. JB wanted to get, you know what I'm saying, do something to take his mind off the society that we're in right now, you know what I mean? We got to deal with jobs that we hate. We got to deal with people at the job that we don't like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Jake want to chase after some cat, all right? But, you know, the problem is with that, you know what I'm saying, you're in Babylon. So it's going to come with a lot of issues and problems, right? That's a part of the plagues that the Lord said he was going to bring upon this place, right? Go ahead.
All right, it's the book of Isaiah chapter 47.
The Lord said that he was going to bring this place down to a low space, right? Babylon led by Edom. All right, go ahead.
It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
All right, O virgin daughter of Babylon, meaning you have not been touched, all right, by the Lord's essence yet, right? You're being fondled right now, but you ain't been touched, right? Because that's a big thing here in Babylon the Great, okay? Corrupting anything that's innocent. Well, you're innocent in the fact that you're wicked, all right? Your innocence, your wickedness has not been touched, all right, and shown to the rest of the world what Esau wants to do to you. What the Lord wants to do to you, Esau, right? And when I say Esau, I'm talking about also, hold there real quick, go to John 8:44, right? Because we're not just talking about Esau, right? Esau is the head of the cat. He's the king. You speak to the king, right? And through the king, you speak to his subjects. So as the king goes, so is the subject. They're in the same mindset as him. So we're talking to all you people, right? Go ahead.
All right, it's the book of St. John chapter 8 and verse 44. It says, ye are of your father, the devil.
That's right. You are of your father, the devil. The devil, all right, Esau, Edom. Is that disputed now? I haven't seen a dude bring out, excuse me. I haven't seen a dude bring out Esau being the Arab in a long time, man. So I know they're somewhere hiding around. We know they ain't on the highways and hedges. We know that much. You know what I'm saying? But these people, they wanna replace Esau and make him out to be somebody he's not. He's the fucking devil, man. And not only that, he's your leader. 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So much so that you take your cues from him. Isaiah 31 says, woe to the rebellious children. All right? You take counsel, but not of me. You taking counsel from your father, the devil. Go ahead, bro.
It says, ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father ye will do. And what is the lust of the devil? All right? You won't even have to go into the whole breakdown. What is the devil known for when we came up in church? Wickedness, deceit, deceitfulness, right? Anything to get over on you. Well, that's the devil we're dealing with. Yes, that's the devil, right? He's the same guy that's looking to get over on you. He's trying to sell you a lemon, right?
But like you say, 2/3 of Israel don't even know who the devil is. They still, the majority of them still think it's a man under the ground in a red suit with a pitchfork, man.
Shit. At this point, Jake probably just feel like, man, look, there ain't no devil. Everybody good. That's what Jake get with it.
It's all normal.
We all know.
It's all normal.
That's why I said that's a default setting. You know what I'm saying? That's that default setting. When you take counsel of the devil, all right, your default setting is going to be wickedness. Clearly, right?
God, it says, he was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning, right? He been called out for it. It's not like he don't know. Go ahead.
It says, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Read it again, brother.
It says, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Ain't no truth in him, and if you follow his ways, ain't no truth in you. Right? We use this world as not to abuse it. We go out and we do what we got to do to pay the bills. But other than that, we retreat. We go back into where we got to go. All right? Retreat back to the house of the Lord. You do them lessons. You stay watching the videos. You do some reading. You know what I'm saying? Always do reading, bro. Reading is good. Reading is fundamental. Right? LeVar Burton wasn't lying about that. Right? So, always remember, look, we use this world as abuse, and we'll retreat back to the safety of Yahweh Shema Shah. Because, hey, listen, you go out and enjoy yourself a little too much out here in this world, man, and hey, look, the Lord will have you caught up. And it's usually behind a woman, too.
And then, you know, if a brother, if everything going good for a brother for a little bit too long, you start to wonder.
Bro,
scared.
Bro, I get scared, bro, for real. Like, bro, look, brother, no, I've been catching the last, 6 months? I've been catching. But it's fine, though. Because I was like, well, at least the Lord fuck with me.
Hey, the Lord chastity. We love it, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you got to know that. But it all goes back to the fear, man, of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Hey, that's why we come out, highways and hedges. Hey, do lessons and all that, man. It's all because of the fear of Yahweh Shema Shah.
Well, shit, counseling, too, Salaki. Counseling, too. When a brother call you and have an issue or something that he needs to have solved, bro, that's a part of the work, too. You know? It's like, you go, you finish what you're done. Finish what you're saying.
Oh, no, I was just saying, hey, man, we ain't trying to get burned up in no Tesla.
I want to be like that Jake and Tesla.
Heck no. We ain't trying to get burned up in America either. You know?
Yeah.
So, hey, we know you how about Shema Shah. Hey, man, she's not a respectable person.
That's right.
You know?
Right. But
all right, it says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
That's right. So you're going to be a murderer just like your father, the devil. Go ahead.
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
There ain't never been no truth in the devil, and he's going to continue to be that way. You think he changed? He ain't changed. Right? He ain't changed. That's why these plagues are getting sick. So that's why the Lord is laying Babylon down in front of the sight of the whole entire world, and he's making it plain. And he got his men out here telling you about it as it's going down.
And the Lord's so cold, he doing it a little bit at a time. Slowly bringing Babylon down to the ground.
It's a slow cook. You know when you slow cook a meal, bro, you feel me? You can smell them. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the house and shit. This shit on the walls. That's what the Lord doing in this place. He slow cooking this place, man. But he just gave the spirit to the men. To, men like ourselves and other men throughout the four corners of the earth, starting with the elders and apostles, great millstone, and the bishops as well, right? Hey, we watching the slow cooking, calling it out. Shit, we doing some Troy Aikman over here. We doing some play-by-play, right? Go ahead.
It says, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
That's right. So when you listen unto this devil, what do we tell you in Sirach 12 and 10? Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Meaning, he ain't never changed. He's going to always be that same devil, right? And for this, his sentence is going to go into slavery. Go back to Isaiah 47. Because, hey, look, man, all we're trying to do is we're trying to equip our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, with the knowledge, the information, so that they be able to, you know, pray to the Lord for the spirit, for the breath, according to Ezekiel 37, so that they can get the breath and they can. I mean, I don't know. If they are the elect, then guess what? That's what's gonna happen. If they're not, the opposite.
All right, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 47. And verse 1, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
That's right. So Esau being called out on all. There's a shameful spewing. I don't know if you know what that said. But there's a shameful spewing that's being given unto Esau, Edom across the world right now. Right? Esau is being called out on so many different scales. You got them Yehudi rats climbing out of the fucking sewer up in Brooklyn. You think that's the only tunnel they got in America? They probably got tunnels in all major cities, man. Right? They're just the one y'all found. You know? Esau's a weird. He's a real weirdo, man. Real weirdo. That's why he hates our message. He hates us so much that even to this day, all right, certain brothers' pages don't get no warning and they still shut down for 2 months. 2 months. What's that about? But yeah.
All right, it's the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink.
Wait, what? So Esau gave us that wine. Matter of fact, let me hold that. Jeremiah 51 and it's either 51 or 50. Nope, it's 51. 51 and 8. 51 and 7. Yep.
All right, it's the book of Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand.
That lets you know that message right there lets you know that the Lord was the one that was in control of sharing with this world all the wickedness. Now look, the Lord, of course, he has a left hand, he has a left hand and he has a right hand. He allowed his left hand, which is Esau, which is a sword, a weapon, right, to go out into the earth and to lie and deceit and kill and destroy, right, according to Revelation 6 and 4. Right, so also with this scripture right here, when you can also marry this to 2 Thessalonians 2, right? This devil, all right, would go out and he would deceive the entire world. And he would convince them that his way is the way, right? And so the people as being as gullible as they are, right, because they haven't seen the Lord's power in a long time, they think, well, the Lord ain't dealing with no more, so there's no Lord anymore, right? We could just go be what we want to be, right? Go ahead.
Says Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken.
All the earth, even 2/3 of the nation, hell, even us, we got drunken. All right, with the ways of Babylon the Great. Shit, we thought that the Big Mac was the best thing going, right? We thought going to Chuck E. Cheese when we was a child. All right, they don't get no better than that.
Going to the club.
Remember the teen club? No alcohol. Right. Jake, Jake put on his best, you know how Jake do. He gonna coordinate everything, right? To go get some vagina that already been ran through by everybody in the neighborhood. These are these plagues that we got to deal with, man. It's like,
Jake in the hood thought actually running the train on the girl was a normal thing, was the thing, like, hey, that's the thing to do. That's how, that's how drunk, Babylon the Great makes you, man.
That's that golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand, man.
And that wickedness started at a young age.
Yeah, very, very young age. And then then it's so festering, right? Because even those of us that want to just do the right thing, man, or stay the hell out of the situation that could get us in some situation with our parents, we always had that wicked friend or the wicked friends, right? That would always be like, man, you being a buzzkill.
Why you scared, man? Come on in.
Man, you scared of some vagina, man? Just some vagina. Yeah, bro. Back in 15. Read it again.
All right, it's the book of Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Therefore the nations are mad. And that includes even the 2/3 in this time. But every nation on this earth right now knows that they've been deceived in some way, in some case or another. They all know. You want to say something?
I was going to say, the Arab world has been had that attitude towards Babylon the Great for the longest, man.
That's right.
But now these other nations catching up,
That's right.
because all the benefits are running out, man.
That's right. And look, Lord, get Revelation 17 and go to the bottom, all the way to the bottom. I think it's like 18. Start at 2 first, though.
First book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 2.
Start at 1 slide.
It says, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying, come unto me, come hither. I will show you I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
That's talking about here in America, man. This is that great whore, right? How can I give you an example? How can I give you an example of this being a whore? Well, when you go to a whore on the street, right? You go propositioning her, right? What do the politicians do here in Babylon the Great? They go to the highest bidder, right? Whoever got the most money, what do they do during a so-called, because we got the so-called presidential race going on, right? They go to the highest bidder. They go to the one that the most, as far as the donor, right? The donor, he gives 25 million, right? You're gonna listen to every word he says because he paid you 25 million because you're a whore. That's what you are. You provide a service for cash value. That's what, and their whole system is built around that type of mindset, even up to the presidency, right? So if your pocket's deep enough, you can buy as many whores as if you want in Babylon. So the mindset is what makes it the whore.
And then once they get in good with you, then the manipulation starts.
Yep.
Just like a hoe, man.
Right, just like a hoe. Right. Oh, I need this, I need that.
You know I love you. Please do this for me.
And he goes to as many donors as he can to do it too.
You was running game. No feelings. Just say, do my business.
Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Yeah, the kings of the earth have committed fornication. That's the next verse. The kings have committed fornication. They came with their little money, right? And they said, look, I'll buy into your system, but this is what I want out of it, right? And so because America's a great whore, right? All they do is provide services for cash value.
China is a perfect example.
Exactly.
You know, everything over here is made in China.
Exactly. But now they want to beef with them. Okay? Because they in the race trying to get Taiwan. Right? But you can't have them. That's it. That's theirs. They belong to them. But that ain't Esau though. Esau is like, man, I'm Esau.
I gotta have what I want. Or else.
Or else. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 2 it says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Ooh, that's that wine again. That wine has been passed to every nation on this earth. Now, the trick bag for them, as far as the other nations were, they were thinking, well, you know what? We'll give our kingdom over to, our power over to this kingdom, right? But we're gonna all eat. We all eating good because all the Israelites are in slavery.
And another thing, protection.
Right.
They offer their protection with the military.
Yep.
You ain't got to worry about no other nation. We got your back.
That's what I'm glad you said that, because that's what the 3 unclean frogs go into, right? The 3 unclean frogs talks about the monetary, the religious, and the power, the military structure, right? The Roman Catholic Church. That's the spiritual. All right, the spiritual of this place, the false prophet. Then you got London, England, right, which is the financial sector. All right, but then you got America, Washington D.C., which is the military arm, right? So this place is all connected. So Jake talking about escaping, nigga, you can't escape. You in a global system of Edomite supremacy. And for you not to know that is for you to be a dummy in this time, man. But it's not too late. Because you got brothers still out here that going into these things and they're breaking it down. Okay, so that you can get it and receive it and go home and think upon this and pray to the Heavenly Father to protect you, right? We got scriptures and Psalms that talk about that, right? Matter of fact, hold that real quick, brother. Go to Psalm 64. Start at the top. Because this spirit we coming into, seeing what we're seeing, right? Seeing what we're seeing, of course we're going to react in a way where like, damn, Lord, what the hell? I'm good. I know kind of, it's that phlegm coming out.
All right, this book of Psalms, chapter 64. It says, hear my voice, O power, in my prayer.
Oh, hear my prayer, O power, right? So this is where we're coming in the same spirit as David, which, the house of David, right? Lord willing, hopefully. Go ahead.
It says, preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Who's the enemy? See, that's the problem. You don't see Jake. Jake has this exercise in his mind that, look, if I declare anybody an enemy, that means I got to fight against them. That means I have to have responsibility. That means I have to look at this person in a certain way. That means I got to have discernment around this person. I don't want to do all that. That's too much work, right? I'd rather just be a nigga in America, man.
Jake's still on such a low level, so he think the enemy is somebody else on the other side of the road.
Oh, that's the op. That's the op.
That's Jake's enemy, man. Instead of looking at the bigger picture, you know.
Shit retarded, man. 63rd in Chicago. Yeah, it's stupid, retarded. Even in Savannah, they got that stupid shit, right? All these days, no to the 63rd, whatever, man. That's why the Lord took that nigga body. Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Read it again, brother.
It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
This is a secret counsel, okay, that being broadcast worldwide through YouTube, all right? Men like ourselves are going into these things, and we're telling, all right, those who are the perspective who come from the perspective of the hopeful elect, they're gonna be looking around like shit ain't adding up. They're gonna be looking around like, man, what's going on? Why ain't nobody got no answers? Then you try to go ask the pastor, he don't know what the fuck is going on because he paid off too, right? You go to Mace Church and they over here playing some wicked music, right? You go to Jamal Bryant, you know, that homo, you know? You go to all these different dudes, they got no answers for you. You know why? Because they got something they got to keep in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? They need their pockets lined up. That's that donor activity, right?
Snakes, man.
No, listen, they all do it. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got to name them, but we all know, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because that's that mindset of a whore. A whore needs them pockets lined up. I need some money in my purse, right?
Israel is not exempt, man. IUIC, 100 million.
Yeah, fine, man. I forgot about
clearly
that.
see their message too, man. It's off. You know, they still calling on Jesus, man. They can't even get the name right,
Jesus.
let alone the doctrine, man. They still, and they teaching hell. Christian church, man. Roman Catholic, all over.
Right. That's what paying their bill, though.
Good. Verse 2, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
They're the insurrection. This is the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. They shoot at us in privately, right? They shoot at us as to, like you turning on the local news and Jake's name and face is plastered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Jake did this, Jake did that. That's what it is when you watch the news or local news. That's what you're gonna see. Jake did this, Jake did that. But ain't gonna go into the fact that Raytheon, okay, or what's that Vice President Cheney? What's that shit he on? Yeah, out there in Afghanistan and Iraq. I forget the name of it, but you know what I'm saying. But go see Fahrenheit 9/11. They talked about it a lot. But yeah, they go and destroy the country. They go destroy the country. They send that economic hitman, all right, and then they come in and they say, well, you got to pay us to clean it up. Some real gangster shit, right? And then everybody goes in like a whore, right? And they take from everybody. Look, man. We're coming into a time where Esau and that shameful spewing, we're going to go back to Habakkuk 2 in a minute, right? That shameful spewing is coming on his glory. Everything that he does is a bunch of wickedness, all right? And we don't mind telling them what it is. Your time is getting ready to come out. All right, well, actually, you're already being brought out. You're already being brought before the congregation of the earth. Everybody sees you for what you are. Halliburton, right. Halliburton. This nigga is the vice president of the United States, but he got his own company coming in and cleaning up the mess he made. Come on, man. Raytheon, Halliburton, okay? Just creating messes all across the earth. But that's that wine that the Lord allowed you to speak to the rest of the nations, right? Go ahead, bro. Yeah. No. Back it up. Song, finish it off.
All right, the book of Psalms, chapter 64, starting at verse 3. It says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Read again.
It says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Damn. Even bitter words. Even bitter words. And those bitter words of Jake did this, Jake did that. That goes into Revelation 12 and 10, where it talks about he is the accuser of thy brethren, right? So he goes and he sells us that Joe's Crab Shack is the best thing going, and that you should take your date out on, or your girlfriend, you should take her out there on a Friday or Saturday night so she can enjoy herself, right? But he'll go back to the Lord privately and say, well, look at you.
That's mostly Jake want to eat that. You know, I don't never hear no Edomites talking about crap.
Remember Red Lobster? Red Lobster was a big thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Even though when Beyonce promoted that
yep.
at one point in time.
Exactly.
Going all the way out.
Gosh, that bit. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Verse 4 says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That's what he's doing. But it's being brought out. It's being revealed, though, right? According to 2 Thessalonians 2. He's being revealed for what he truly is, man. And we don't care if Jake feels something about it or feel any way about it. We don't care. At this point, it's too late. We done seen the big picture. We've seen what's going to go down. It's already written. We read it weekly. We come out. We prophesied. Okay? And at this point, man, I mean, I don't understand how you can read words like this and feel like, well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know how you can feel that way. I feel supremely confident that the Lord is going to stop this devil in his tracks. Go ahead.
Because it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
And they don't care. Their main goal is to get Israel out of the way. Go ahead.
It says they encourage themselves in an evil manner.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. So they talk, they get in their UN meetings, they get in their Boule meetings, or not the Boule, their enlightenment meetings, right? They get in there, those circles, and they start WHO, yeah. Hey, look, you know how crazy that is? Because there was a time when nobody even knew what the hell that was. And now all of a sudden, they're everywhere.
And then the big thing, that disease X,
yep.
They about to push.
Main thing, bro. And you better know that they tested it on Jake first before they did anything. Okay? Look,
How can Jake trust this devil, though? Just like you say, tested, going back to Stevie, man.
Yep. Not even that, past that. Shit. Man, they've been doing all type of experiments on us, man. That's just the one we know about. You know what I'm saying?
Even through slavery, man, operating on Jake with no medicine, just no kind of
anesthesia.
Saying they got high pain tolerance. Man.
Right.
Hey, man, this devil is a mad, evil scientist.
And he will be stopped. Yeah, he will be stopped because we're gonna be doing double to his ass. We gonna be testing on you without no anesthesia.
Really?
Okay? You're going to be working out in the hot ass sun, and you better know in the kingdom the days are going to be longer. They ain't going to be going by fast like this. No. The days are going to be going by super long. That sun ain't going to go down to probably about 10 o'clock and be right back up. In about a few.
Wait.
Go ahead, bro.
It says they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately.
They're laying snares privately, man. But Jake don't believe us. They call us conspiracy theorists. They say you guys are making this shit up. Oh, you guys, man, you guys are just making stuff up, man. Why y'all even think like that, man? Who thinks like that? Meanwhile, your dumb ass still eating Captain Crunch, nigga. A bowl full of sugar. You still taking your child, okay, to fucking Mickey D's, man. You still laying up with that woman that done got about 15 different niggas that's in her phone on a constant daily basis, on rotation, man. But she come back home to you, so you feel special. That's the type of niggas we dealing with, right? But that's why Babylon got to be destroyed, so your ass you can be good, all right? Because death is better than continual sickness, man. Go ahead.
It says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?
Does he not say that? If you can't say that, or if you don't feel that he's saying that, shit, look at his action. Because his actions is saying to me, man, who gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? It's a proud devil, man. It's a proud devil. So he doing all that, but guess what the Lord got for him? Go ahead.
It says, they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search.
They do it every day, man. They can't go to bed unless some wickedness is being performed. There's got to be some type of wickedness going on. There's got to be some type of, some demons or some type of seance or rituals or something. I got to do something.
There's going to be some death involved.
There's going to be some homo shit, too. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, that's what I was thinking about, you know what I mean? That's part of that wine.
That's number one for them.
Yeah, man.
It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought is that every one of them and the heart
is deep. And the heart is deep. And what is your heart? Your lob, your mind. So his mind is deep in wickedness. Disease X is just a tingling of what this nigga want to do to you. He got fucking robot dogs out here that shoot lasers out their eyes.
Trying to make humanoid rats. Like
what is it? Why you keep fucking with the rats, man? Why you keep fucking with the rats? You know? Jake is oblivious to all this. The rest of the nation see it though. That's why the scripture says that and the nations are mad. Because they like, what the fuck is going on? This ain't what I signed up for. Right? They looking at what Esau doing, they like, what the hell are they doing to them so-called black people over there? They shoot them like dogs, you know what I'm saying? They feed them all kind of wickedness. So much so that even in other Edomite countries, they ban a lot of the shit that's over here, food-wise.
If they got it, they put a warning label. But these are the same foods that they put mainly in the neighborhoods of Jake, man.
Yep.
All around your little Arab stores or whatever.
That's why they call it food desert. You know what I'm saying? Like it presents itself like food. It may even in your mind feel or taste like food, but it ain't food. Food supposed to energize you, supposed to re-energize you, supposed to heal you. Not this shit what we eat.
And they're messing up the women hormones, man. And Jake as well, man. Killing your testosterone without steroids, man. Hey, devil, man, wicked.
Jake gotta take pills and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just goddamn get back up. It's the truth.
That normal though. That ain't normal, man.
Let me pop this. What's the name? This Blue Chew. You ain't supposed to be doing that.
Hey, back in the day, granddaddy, man, hey, you got to smash.
Right.
You taking no pills, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, my granddad. Hey, look, just put that on the remedy. Hey, look, that beets. I know Jake be like, oh, I hate beets. No, beets are good for you. They're good for your blood flow. I mean, when I say blood flow everywhere. Don't it blood flow to your, you know what I'm saying? Beets are really good for you, and you can cook them, or you can put them in a little daiquiri if you want, right? Hey, granddaddy tell me like that, man. Like, look, man, I be in there putting a hole in the sheets out there. You like your grandma couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? And that was natural.
Hey, yeah, young girl too, man.
Young girl on the side, yeah. Little young girl. Still coming up there, hey, tell your granddad I said, hey. I remember them days. But the point that I'm making is that in the society that we live in, This is something that's not being practiced. Natural remedies, natural herbs, natural things that help you to help your body recover. All right, the food itself, the food is supposed to be a natural remedy. Of course, you damn right we gonna complain about this. You ain't right if you ain't. How the fuck can you look at this and think this is okay, this is normal? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, my girl been with 59 niggas. You think that's normal? That ain't normal. Oh yeah, my child might get touched by some weirdo in the neighborhood. That ain't normal. If you do something about it, you going to prison. That's a wicked society we live in. That's why it's got to be rooted out. It's got to be destroyed. And anybody that goes along with it and says that there's nothing wrong with it, may the Heavenly Father destroy you too. And soon, might I add. Go ahead, brother.
All right, verse 7. It says, but Yahweh Shimei Al-Shah shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Hey, the Lord said he going to shoot at you. You think you going to get away with doing this to the Lord's, the apple of the eye of the eye of the Lord? You know, no. You know, you will not get away with that. And the Lord said he gonna recompense you speedily. Right? I think that's it. You got some more there? Yeah, go ahead.
It says, but Yahweh Shimei Al-Shah shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded.
So this is that arrow the Lord is he's shooting the daggers of truth at his ass. Ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing more painful to a nigga that's lying than the truth just coming out and he got no way to stop it. There's no way for him to stop it. There's no way for him to spin it. There's no way for him to try to get around it. It's all in his face. So Esau is feeling backed up into the corner. And what does a rat do when it's backed up into the corner? It comes out jumping at your ass. You know? Get on your clothes, be like, nigga, I'm finna scratch the shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord has that repellent. Okay, he got that rat poison. All right, in the form of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. All right, he gonna get that devil up out of here. Right?
And it says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves.
Woo! Hey, listen. When we go into articles, that's why I be pushing that so heavy, man. The articles is prophecy within itself. They're making their tongues fall upon themselves, man. They're telling on themselves. You go into what's that show? Redacted, right? A lot of Jake love that show. You know, I like that show too. All right, them guys. Hey, Clay, hey man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a good job, man. Keep it up, man. Still going into slavery though. But listen, the Lord said that the tongue shall fall upon him. So these other Edomites are telling on each other, man. They said, no, listen, we don't like that we ain't get some of the glory that you got. Now you talking about, oh, it's anti-Sem to talk about me at all. Now he trying to push bills to try to suppress anybody that even discusses the nation of people that come out of a fucking sewer.
You think that was a parody too?
Boy,
coming out the actual sewers.
Out the sewer. With the fucking top hat on. They didn't even have the small hat on that time. They had the top hat, right? With the curl on the side. Looking like a complete weirdo. With fucking baby chairs down there. Nobody talks about that, though. Baby chairs, baby seats. Nobody ain't talking about that. Just like Epstein list. Nobody talking about it. Yeah, you hear a few names. But you know the theme of it? It's all with them top hats, small hats, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
And all that see them, and we all see you. Hey, there's a saying in the world that says the emperor has no clothes on. So the emperor thinks he's just the emperor. But everybody sees that he has no clothes on. So they're just staring at him, but he thinking it's because he's in power. Because you got to pay attention to me. I'm the emperor. But no, nigga, you don't have any clothes on. We're staring in amazement because you're naked.
And a prime example is Joe Biden, man. We see this man. It
retarded, bro. Retarded.
We see that.
Yo, what Jake say? You know we can see you, right? What the fuck? Jake, man, listen, but then Jake will still go stand in line for 5-6 hours and go vote for this guy.
Wait.
Jake will still go vote for this.
If I voted, I'm voting for Trump, man. So, hey, man, brain, just hurry up, brain. Whoever usher that in, that's who I want.
Good.
It says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And that's the point. Because the Lord is going to make it so plain that he was the one that's behind all this, that the other nations going to say, I don't want their smoke. But Esau's still going to go down. He's going to go down fighting. Right? Go back to, what's it? Habakkuk.
All right, this book of Habakkuk chapter 2, we're going to start at verse 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink.
Woe unto you. So just going back to Jeremiah 51. Right? You gave everybody on the earth that golden cup that was given unto you by the Lord, right? That mixture of lies, wickedness, destruction, all right, defecation, all kind of wickedness. Okay? Go ahead.
It says that putteth thy bottle to him and making him drunken also.
And making him drunken also. So you not only did you present the bottle, but you shoved it down the nigga's throat. And told the nigga, this is the way to go. This is how you heal yourself. Meanwhile, he in the background laughing. Jake over here stumbling, don't know what's going on. And they go for the rest of the nations as well, right? But beginning with Jake, because Jake, you was an experiment.
It's a welfare program.
Exactly.
No fathers in the home, or we gonna take all the benefits of it. Type, hey, this devil know what they doing, man. It's right and evil, always.
I was remember telling Jake, telling him about it, because he was from Jamaica, but he Americanized though, you know what I'm saying? And Jake used to be a police officer, you know what I'm saying? So he look at Jake like how Esau look at him, you know what I mean? He fucking nigga, right? He's the worst. He an immigrant and he used to be a cop, you know what I'm saying? Like, just weird. You know what I mean? Like, what the, bro, listen, he literally, I could see him being like, yeah, that crunched up ass face, yeah. But anyway, the point I'm making is that he didn't even know any of this history. I was breaking it down to him, you know what I mean? I don't even know why I did, because the nigga didn't receive none of it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would break it down to him like, bro, you look at us as black, so-called black Americans or whatever, right? You look at us as lazy people that fucking in our own way. I'm like, bro, listen, look at the history first before you make cast a judgment. Look at the history, bro. They put us in something called welfare system, man. That was a fucking experiment. Then they came with feminism on top of that. Then they came with civil rights. They just kept coming in fucking waves, man.
And even going back, hey, like your boy Tariq Nasheed be mad about, man, hey, we the one built this country that you coming over here working.
Right.
Come on, now.
That's the spirit, because I do be watching Tariq Nasheed. You know what I'm saying? It piss you off. You know, even though we don't identify with black or FBA or whatever the fuck he be talking about.
He trying to get reparations.
You know, I think, yeah. Anyway, so I was thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, like how this guy was thinking, and I was like presenting him the evidence, and a lot of the things he was thinking, well, Jake need to try to get get their gun registry up. And then I gave him an article from the 1970s about Ronald Reagan, who was the fucking governor of California at the time, when the Black Panthers went in and stormed the Senate, all right, with their weapons. And then everybody in fucking California can't have automatic weapons anymore. Just like that. He couldn't believe it. He had no answer for it. He had no answer, because it was like, bro, you can, everything that you're saying that we're not on that Candace Owens shit, everything that you're saying, bro, it's not compatible with reality.
Don't forget crack.
Oh, nigga, that's easy. That's easy. That's
they devastated Jake, man.
Yeah, heroin too before that. Remember, heroin was a thing in the 70s. They hit our shit after that feminism came through. They hit our shit with heroin in the 70s, and in the 80s they hit us with crack. Okay, and then we raised up we raised up a whole generation full of crack babies, fucking them smackheads.
And the thing about it, Jake is still prospering, man. They let you know Yahweh Shem Shai had forsaken his people, even though they wicked.
That's right.
Now, any other nation, man, they would have been fell off. Would have been extinct by now.
Right.
But Jake's still here, man. Still dominating, still making money, all that, man.
Still dunking over niggas,
Exactly.
still running over niggas. I'm talking about a lot of us right now who are so-called millennials or just at the bottom of Gen X. A lot of us goddamn came up through these times. We seen all that shit. Okay? That's why we don't have no mercy towards an Edomite and his policies, man. We got no mercy. What the fuck? You see what I did? I remember an Edomite fucking, you hold that real quickly. We'll go back to that. All right? That's that shameful spewing, right? That's being spewed upon Esau Edom, right? And Esau, you know, you did all these things, and it's a record of this shit, man. This is after slavery, man. Niggas be like, oh, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, you know, slavery was 100, 200, 400 years ago. Nigga, the civil rights was still during my grandma's time. My mother.
Even if you say, hey, forget about slavery. Okay, forget about slavery. Look, like you say, look at all the stuff after that.
Right. Redlining. Redlining.
Jim Crow, man.
Jim Crow. What the fuck? Read, bro.
All right, Con, it says, woe unto the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him and maketh him drunken also. It says, that thou mayest look upon, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
That thou mayest look on their nakedness. What does the nakedness represent? It represents your you being clothed with the spirit of righteousness. If you're not clothed with the spirit of righteousness, guess what you are? You're naked. Therefore, you don't have anything covering you. Therefore, you're open to the elements. You can catch anything. Anything can get you. You have nothing to protect you. No armor, right? Esau knows that, though. Go ahead.
Verse 16, it says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
See, look, Esau, all the shit you did to the nation of Israel is going to come back on you. That's why when I told that nigga, I'm saying that Jake that I'm talking about earlier, I told him, I said, look, why you think that there's an opioid epidemic, bro? You think that was just by chance? You think the Lord is going to let you do whatever you want to do to his people and he ain't going to have no retribution? That's why you got these Edomites walking up and down the street 15 times a day, looking for their fix, their next fix.
That's right. Riding for it right now. And they're worse than crack. Woo!
Yeah.
Fighting for it right now, man.
But Esau, a nasty fella too. He don't even need no help to be a nasty fella, but boy, that mouth boy, you know. Go ahead. We're gonna finish off.
God, it says, the cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee.
That's that cup again. Wait, yo, that cup has been spoken about a lot. He said he used that cup to bring upon the rest of the nations. Now he's gonna bring it upon you. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And your glory is nothing but thievery, murder, okay, rape. All right? That's what your glory is based upon. Your glory is based upon stealing everything you have that ain't tied down. But you say, Jake, you'll get on TV and say, well, Jake, or you'll say amongst yourselves, you know, Jake, oh, they're nothing but, you know, it's their culture. That's what they say. You got to watch that. Because the Edomites, they be like, oh, it's your culture. What they're saying is you are inherently a wicked person. So inherently, you're going to do always the wrong thing.
But they fail to remember that 90% of what Jake learned it from them, man. Especially when it comes to wickedness, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, we stripped of everything, man. We didn't even have a name.
Nope.
We didn't even know who we were.
Nope.
So everything had to be learned.
Yep.
And we learned it from the devil.
We was in a bad situation, man. That's why I call them little elementary schools and the middle schools and high school, I call them little concentration camps. Because that's what it is. You're getting concentrated towards wickedness.
Like they reconditioned the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yep.
No gas. They
Put 'em
still
in.
finding grain.
Right. Right. You know, so listen, we're gonna wrap it up, you know, because it's a little late or whatever. So, hey man, it was always a blessing to bring this out, man. We have so many other scriptures we could bring out. So many things, other ways we can go into it. But guess what though? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, it was a blessing to come out here, as it always is, to come out and bring this word out to you. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, many blessings and salutations unto the hopefully elect, the house of David, the Bayah Dawadah, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect.